Unfathomable is a cooperative game with a hidden traitor mechanic from Fantasy Flight Games. It is for 3 to 6 players with a listed playtime of 2 to 4 hours and is scheduled for September 2021 release. It is set in their Arkham Horror Files universe against the backdrop of H.P. Lovecraft's Cthulhu mythos. This is actually a re-theme of FFG's highly acclaimed Battlestar Galactica, which has long been out of print. It has been updated by Tony Fanchi, whose name you should recognise from the excellent Star Wars Outer Rim. You take the role of one of the passengers and crew of the steamship Atlantica, which while crossing the ocean is assailed by monstrous creatures from the deep. You must work together to keep the ship safe and seaworthy till it reaches port. But one or more of the players is actually a cultist or an aquatic abomination working against the rest of the group and trying not to be discovered whilst doing so. This looks to be the first Arkham Files game without the ubiquitous clue and doom tokens, or drawing things from a bag, or even health and sanity. Instead, each player draws cards from 5 different skill decks, depending on the character they are playing. These can help you fend off the encroaching creatures and sail the ship forward. But at the end of every player's turn, they draw a Mythos card that presents the group with a crisis. It can be a simple decision or a test where players must contribute matching skill cards to meet a threshold. As all cards are committed face down and shuffled, you don't know who will be throwing in the wrong type of skill to sabotage the result. And at the end of each crisis, the little icons tell you if more deep ones appear, bad stuff happens, or the ship sails onward. If you are now looking forward to yet another game where you can play Jenny Barnes, then gasp shock horror, this game features entirely original characters, as it is set more than a decade before the current Arkham Files timeline. Although that doesn't mean there won't be some connections. Is Beatrice Sharp the mathematician, the mother or aunt of Amanda Sharp the student? She is famous for having weird dreams about the deep after all. And of course, Ishmael Marsh will be related to Silas no matter how distantly. There are miniatures for the Deep One antagonists, but standees for the player characters, although you should be used to that by now. Battlestar Galactica had several expansions, so there is plenty of mechanical depth for the designers to draw upon, not to mention numerous elderly investigators that could get their younger selves inserted into the game. Do check your local Asmodee site or distributor, as plenty of translations have already been announced. If you want some more info, you can read the first of several preview articles on the FFG website, or download the well-hidden BSG rulebook to give you some idea of the structure of the game. Plus, check out their live unboxing and Q&A on Wednesday, June the 16th at 1 PM CDT on the FFG YouTube channel.
So they're doing their own unboxings now? That's cheeky. Well, maybe we'll have to start designing board games. That'll show them.